welcome back to the channel. I'm Julie and this is Real Coastal Fishing. I do all sorts of fishing, but it's springtime here in Pensacola, Florida, which means it's Pompano time. So I'm just now getting my first rod on the water. It's about 5 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon, so work is done and it's time to play. You didn't see me just hit the bill of my hat with that rod. Okay, I am getting my first rod set up. You can see I'm using Ghost Shrimp today. This rig is made by DS Custom Tackle. It's got to be one of my favorite float rigs, simply because for whatever reason Pompano love that color combo. I call it electric chicken, but if you go to their website, I don't know what it's called, maybe watermelon. Just look for the pink, green, and a little bit of yellow, and you'll find it. Another reason I really like this rig, because one of my favorite Fishbites to use, this is called electric chicken, but look, it matches so well that you just can't go wrong with it. There you go. Held in place with a 4 ounce today. I'm gonna send this out there. It's coming through. Look at that pod of dolphins coming through. That's a big school of them. Which means they're probably eating bait by the looks of them. God, they're gorgeous. Threw that one way sideways. I always hook right. I was too busy watching those dolphins to really be concerned about my cast. But it's straight off of this sand spike that I wasn't setting up for. I did bring another rod that I have not used yet. It's made by ES Lures, and it's a very sensitive rod is what I'm told. Steel tipped. I'm gonna put a 3 ounce on it. See how it does. It's a gorgeous rod. Just beautiful. I'm gonna throw it, the first sandbar is right here. I'm gonna throw it right on this side of the sandbar, right at the drop. The other one, the first rod I threw out was max cast, so I like to keep one in short, and I feel like this is the perfect setup for it. The third rod going out is, see if you can see that, like candy corn float setup, and with it, Ghost Shrimp and a piece of sand flea flavored Fishbites. The next rod I'm setting up is a naked rig that I tied. And on the top, because it's a double drop, I'm just gonna put a piece of Fishbites on it. And the bottom, I will do Fishbites and ghost shrimp, just to test it out. See, sometimes they want only synthetics. Other times they want a combo. Sometimes they just want live bait. So I test it out until I dial them in. Those pumps, they change their preferences day to day. Sorry, I was making sure I didn't get clawed. Little magic thread, and this rod will be ready to go. This is the most exciting time when you're just getting to the beach, just putting out your baits, contemplating if this is a good day to be fishing or not, and which we all know every day is a good day to fish, but it's that excitement of, are you gonna catch a limit? Are you gonna catch a 5-pounder? I love the first few minutes of setup. Way better than the last 20 minutes of breakdown. I'm gonna go try to snag a few sand fleas before I get too chilly and don't want to be in the water. The sand fleas aren't very prevalent as of yet. They will be soon, but you can pick them up here and there. Once in a great while, I have found a nice school of them, but really I'm just been picking up ones or twos with each blind scoop I'm doing. And yes, I just throw them in my pocket until I get back to the cart with the bucket that I throw them in then. First hit, shaking a lot. Come on, baby. It's going a little sideways. Maybe our first pompano. Come on. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, pompano on the beach. I think he's gonna be short, but we'll see. I'll measure him. He might be right at 11. What did he eat? So this was that naked rig. Oh no, this isn't a naked rig. This rig is actually really cool. It is just a simple, clear, round bead that reflects the light perfectly on nice, calm, sunny days. It's made by Coastline Surf Rigs. And they are local to the Panhandle. I met them at the Kids Can Fish camp last year, and they were tying rigs, so I always like to support some local families that do this. So he did eat the ghost shrimp. He's way too small. I'm gonna stick him back in the water and hope to find his big brother. Good start, you guys. Been here now probably about 20 minutes. All the rods are out and we already have our first hit. We just need bigger pompano. I'm gonna go ahead and just replicate what that pomp just ate. So it was a piece of ghost shrimp, no synthetics. And get it right back out there as fast as I can. Let's take a quick look at how I cast. You can see the first thing I do is I step to the left of my rod holder. That's because I tend to hook right. I open my bail and then I will slowly bring the rod straight over my head, straight back. Tap my Sputnik in the sand, which will stop the swinging of the Sputnik and give me a straighter shot out into the Gulf. I then start bringing the rod up as I take a step with my leg to bring all that momentum forward. I will then take my left arm and snap it back towards me so my shoulder cuts back, and the right arm is going straight out towards the water. That's how I do it. If you do it differently, let me know in the comments. I had no more bites this evening, but I do go out the next day, and that's coming up. But in the meantime, I want to share this with you guys. This was really cool. I have a girlfriend that is a teacher in Pensacola, Florida, and she came up with the idea to do a cleaning, filleting, and cooking class for her students. They loved it, and they now have some life skills. So I challenge you guys to do the same. Donate your fish where you can, and of course, take a kid fishing. You never know how that will impact their lives. It can only make it better. Now on to day 2. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Stay on there. That looked like a palm pit, you guys. Is he on there? Yeah, hopefully he's swimming in. Something's on there. Come on, baby. You guys, I was just setting up my rods and was hanging onto a rod and a sand spike, and this one got hit. Wow, did he take me down the beach. Holy cow. I'm trying to catch up to him. Here we go, here we go. It is a pomp, I saw him. Looks like a nice one. Come on, baby. Use that wave. Oh, that is a beautiful pomp, you guys. Heck yeah. Wow. All right. I don't even have all my rods in the water. Wow. He is a big boy. Nice. So, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm out Pompano fishing. Today, I am fishing in Navarre Beach, which is in the Panhandle of Florida. I don't even have all my gear set up. And we got a monster pump. Oh, that's so cool. All right, I'm gonna measure him up real quick and get some more rods in the water. You can see I only had 4 rods out, and I got a couple of viewers coming to meet me on the beach today, so I brought quite a few rods. Let's measure them. All right, fork, which is where we start the measurement, to nose, he is 15 inches. And a big shouldered 15-incher. So awesome. And I'm gonna get this guy taken care of and get my rods out. Heck yeah, you guys. I love that first fish of the day, because you get here and you start setting up and you start second guessing your spot, the time of day you showed up, what bait you're putting on, and that calms all of that doubt. Let's see what he hit. A rig that I tied, which is just a single drop black bean, and all it had was that electric chicken Fishbites on it, nothing else. All right, let's go. Best part of the day, when you get to take your knife out. I just go right in the gills and slice the throat. Easy, quick. Let them bleed out in the bucket, and we're back to fishing. Do a little hand wash in the bloody water. Just gives more scent to the bait then when I'm putting it on my hooks. Show you the rod that Pompano just came on, because everybody always asks what I'm using. It was the 12-foot Ninja Tackle Dagger paired with a Battle DX 5000. I have 20-pound braid, and then I tied with 25-pound leader. So there you go. I always like to use a slew of different rods. I have 13-foot over the bar, two 12-foot Fishbites Signature Series rods. I was getting ready to throw my Penn Battalion out. It's good to have a mix. Okay, you can see how wild the water is today. So I usually use 4-ounce Sputniks. Today I'm using 5 ounces, and they seem to be holding. It is a red flag day, which means high rip current, dangerous waters. But that Pompano came out real far. I walked just to the edge, so my toes are getting splashed, and I'm just chucking it as hard as I can out there. I do have other rods in short, some just past that first sandbar. I always like to stagger my baits. But if we get another 1 or 2 pounds out far, guess what? They're pretty much all gonna get max cast. On wild days like this, I have to keep my drag a little tighter than normal too, just so my bait doesn't start walking down the beach. Someone! All right, you guys, start reeling. You feel it? Just keep your rod tip up and the line tight. All right, the Wisconsin boys have shown up, and hopefully a Pompano is chewing on the line. It's Ryan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They just got here. Keep reeling. They'll swim right at the beach. Oh. They'll swim right at the beach. So even if you think it's not on there, just, oh, you got it. What do you got? You got a whiting. That is a whiting. That is delicious taco meat.
Oh.
And it ate my favorite float, the I call it Electric Chicken, made by DS Custom Tackle. And look at, I just did 2 pieces of Fishbites because I was switching it up.
Look at that guy.
You want to grab the rod so Ryan can hold his first fish?
Yeah, what is this?
This is a whiting.
Okay.
Yeah, he can't hurt you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta have, yep. Come on, show him who's boss.
What the fuck? Get that fish. You fished before, right? There you go.
There you go. All right, Ryan showed him who's boss. So that's a whiting. Good job.
You got a little sand.
This crew of guys found me on the beach the night before. They are from just outside of Milwaukee. It is Tom, the dad, Garrett, his son, and then Ryan is the buddy. He is being deployed at the end of the month to Iran. He's in the army. So if you guys can give him a big thumbs up and wish him well, it would mean a lot to everyone.
I'm gonna give the Wisconsin boys a lesson on how to cast big old 30-foot rods. See how this goes.
Get a whole swing in there?
The most important thing you need to do is lock this drag so you cannot pull it at all, because if it slips, it'll slice your finger. Wait, have you ever used a spinning reel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you'll know how to do it. So
like as far as pulling the finger back, yeah.
Yeah, but my husband did it once and it cut him to the bone. Whew. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing.
Okay.
So you want to reel.
Drag's good then, right?
Right now it's good. Yeah, I have it completely locked out. You want to reel up almost to that swivel.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna do a dry run and then you can try it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay. So then you just open it, keep your finger. Some people this, whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, okay. So then you're gonna walk up. See that weight behind me? Yeah. Okay, so I tap that in the sand so that you know it's straight behind you, so it's not gonna go left or right. And then you're gonna come up, and when you're about here, you're gonna use this hand to snap back as hard as you can go. And then once you get it to that point, you're gonna set it in your rod holder, shut your bail, and then you gotta remember to loosen this drag so that if a fish hits it, it doesn't pop it. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Let's give her a swing.
It's game time. I'm gonna let you start
from
beginning.
Alright. Drag her out. Lock the drag all the way up, right?
Yeah, it should be locked still, but check it. Just pull the drag.
That's to the right, right?
Left is more. Yeah. If you pull the drag, yeah, it's locked. You can tighten it a little bit more. All right, let's see Garrett's first attempt. Perfect. And then you want to step forward a little bit because you don't want to hit my cart. So many steps. Garrett, open your bail. You got it. Never mind, I'm lying.
All right, you ready?
Yep, go for it.
Oh, it went way high.
All right, now that's fine. Pops will swim there.
All right, I kind of want to retry it.
All right, we'll do it again. That was your mulligan.
Reel it in?
Yeah, reel it in.
That kind of was bad.
He's taking a mulligan. I told him it's the biggest learning curve when you first start surf fishing. You definitely have to find your technique to send it out there. The only thing I can say is when you come back, yeah, it's like straight behind you. And then when you're here, that's when you're gonna pull with that. Yeah, pull it.
Yeah,
okay.
Like,
yeah, you kind of lollipopped it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so much better, Garrett. Professional. All right, you guys. What are you eating?
Artificial bait.
He wanted to know what Fishbites taste like.
Cool.
So you're saying not good?
No.
Over here I have Garrett still throwing that rod. I don't know how many times he's thrown it. But now Ryan's giving it a go with the battalion. Not bad for your first time. Mr. Tom is working on his casting. We set up a little station over here. The Wisconsin boys are having fun just learning that technique. Looks good so far.
Can't see it though. We're all sorts of things today.
This is what's going on. Well, Dad is practicing.
Shenanigans. That's what I was in Newburgh, Wisconsin.
The Wisconsin boys, they like to stage fish and drinking pictures.
That was it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do me a huge favor and keep Mr. Ryan, who is being deployed, in your prayers, along with all of our military and their families. Until next time, y'all keep it real.